Today, I just want to quickly show you how you can use the API to export your Learntail quizzes. When you're logged into Learntail, the first thing you're going to need to do is generate some API credentials. Just click on your username and go to User Settings. And there you see a block API Credentials. And you simply click Generate API Credentials. This is going to generate credentials that you can then use to interact with the Learntail API. Now, the client ID is something that you can always refer back to. The client secret you're going to see only once, so you need to make sure you copy that. Later on, if you forgot what your client secret was, you can always regenerate API credentials, but then of course the old credentials are no longer going to be valid. So what I'm going to do is just copy this client secret, and then I'm going to click close. So now you see in this API credentials block, there is the client ID that you can copy at any time you wish. So let's go to the API documentation. So this opens a new page. This is the Learntail API, and you can use Python script, for example, or any other type of program to interact with the REST API via HTTP request, but you can also directly use this website after you authorize it. So I'm going to click this authorize button here, and there's two values. We can input the client ID and the client secret. So I'm going to go back to my user settings. I'm going to copy the client ID and put it here. And then I'm going to click authorize. So that's one. And now I'm also going to paste in the client secret, and then I'm also going to click authorize. So now I'm done with the authorization part. Let me close this dialog. So how do you then get a quiz out of a system? Well, there's this. This is the get request that's going to get a quiz by ID or slug. Let me open that. And as you can see, what this requires is a string value, which is the ID or the slug of the quiz. So how do you then do that? So here I have an example of a quiz. This is about monads in Python. So if you click in the address bar, you see that the URL is quiz / and then some random string. So copy this string, that's the slug of the quiz. And now when I go back to my API, I can do try it out. Click here and I paste this ID, and then I'm doing execute. And now when I scroll down, you see that we get a response body that contains the entire quiz. And you can copy this, or you can download this as a file, and then you can do whatever you want with this. So that's how you export a quiz from Learntail. I hope this video was helpful.